the species would continue, that's the way it is. But you can't dump on us for looking. Now, granted, there's some ignorant ass men out here. Hell, there's some ignorant ass women out here for that matter. And I understand your plight when you got to deal with them ignorant motherfuckers, because there is just the thing that it seems like some motherfuckers just don't seem to get. You are not attractive to everybody. So that means you can't be up in every woman's face thinking that she gonna give you some play just because you walked up and said hi. Your breath could be stank. Your ass could be stank. Shit, she might have smelt you before you got up to say hi. And some of y'all don't seem to realize that y'all shit be kicking. Your ass be stinking like a motherfucker and smell you from down the street, and then you want to get up in a woman's face talking about, hey, baby, what's up, shawty? Why you acting that way? How come you... Nigga, you smell like feet and ass. That's why I'm acting this way. You offensive to my nostrils. Back the fuck up. See, now when you say it to him like that, oh, fuck you, bitch, this, that, you ain't shit, you ain't that, I'm just, you lucky I even want to bother with your funny look. Well then, motherfucker, if that's the case, move the fuck on. And the vice versa, when, you ladies, some of y'all forget, you need to wash your ass too. Coming along smelling like old tuna and asshole. And then wondering why the pretty boy ain't trying to give you no play when you trying to give him some pussy, because your pussy smell like an old fish sandwich that been left out in the sun too long. Your feet smell like corn chips and your underarms smell like somebody's butt crack. You sitting up here musty as a motherfucker and then got all this fly shit on and the makeup and flapping your hair around. And like, girl, you stink. Wash your ass. All that perfume and body spray, it ain't helping. It's just fucking up the smell even more. So get that in y'all head that it just ain't men that be musty and funky. There's some of you ladies be out here and y'all be musty and funky like a motherfucker. Y'all be burning up nose hairs left and right, your girlfriends and the dude sitting next to her. And vice versa, because some of you fellas, man, your feet stink so bad you smell them through the shoes. And that's a crying ass shame that your foot odor is that strong that we can smell it through the shoe. You ain't took the motherfucker off and you already stank up the room. And then you got an ass that match. Y'all people need to know what soap and water is and stop trying to use body spray and cologne and perfume to try to mask up your funkiness. I'm just saying. But to each his own. Some people out here like the smell of funkiness and it turns them on. I'm not one to judge. I'm just saying, the rest of us, you got a God-given right to stink. We got a God-given right not to smell your stank. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just trying to get to you ladies to keep it 100. You wearing that sexy ass outfit because you trying to get attention. Don't get upset and fuck up your day with a hostile argument or confrontation with some motherfucker that's trying to holler at you and you don't want them to holler at you. That's just the way it is. If you a beautiful woman, you just a beautiful woman. If you a handsome man, you just a handsome man. And you're going to attract positive and negative attention. You're going to attract attention that you want, and then you're going to attract a lot of attention that you don't want. So I'm going to roll into that on another episode where we're going to come out with a segment called Pretty People Problems. Because pretty people are having problems just as much as us ugly motherfuckers having problems. But because we ugly, we think pretty people don't have problems as bad as ours because, we invisible, we don't get much love and appreciation, and, people don't take a second look at us other than to say, God damn, that motherfucker ugly. I had to look twice to make sure I saw correctly that amount of ugly. That does happen. I'm just saying, but it does happen. Anyway, I'm going to end this to a little short episode today. I just wanted to touch on that because there is just so much animosity that's flowing up and down in these streets that, you got ladies walking around copping attitude, but what you expect? You're a beautiful young lady, you dressed in a very sexy way, and you don't expect a motherfucker to look, and you go, what you looking at? What, your ass. The hell you think I'm looking at? I'm looking at your pretty ass walking down the street with some shoes that are too big and a dress that's too small. And you wondering what I'm looking at? Shit, I could be looking at just the fucked up way you wearing that outfit. I can forget all about the looks, the booty, the boobs, and the beauty, and just be looking at, damn, look at them big ass shoes on them little tiny ass feet. Look at that tiny ass dress on that little big ass booty. And if she sneezed, that motherfucker will be a halter top. So don't be mad because you getting attention. Just realize that you're going to get attention that you want and you're going to get attention that you don't want. You know, I mean, I'm a supporter of the Me Too movement, but I think some of you ladies have, you know, went a little bit too far with the shit. And unfortunately, it looks like that when the economy gets back up and things start rolling again, if you pretty, it's going to be a discrimination against pretty. That sounds stupid, but it really is. It's going to get to the point where employers, if they see that you look too good or you too fine or you too attractive or you too handsome, we can't hire you. Because we don't want the sexual harassment suit that we know we going to get, because motherfuckers going to try to kick it to you. They going to try to hit on you. They going to try to go out with you. They going to try to get it. And that's going to put them in a position of a possible lawsuit. So they may just say, you know what, we going to start hiring ugly people from now on. That way we ain't got to worry about a sexual harassment lawsuit, because you pretty ladies, hell, all you got to do is just say, he pressed up on me, or he wouldn't stop asking me out, and boom, harassment. Then we got to go through all of this legal shit, and the next thing you know, company paying out hundreds of thousands of dollars to settle out of court and all of this shit, and all because one motherfucker walked over and said, damn, you look really good in that dress today. I've been sexually harassed. I mean, some of y'all just, you know, jumped the gun and used it as a way to get what you want, instead of what it was for people who are real victims of sexual harassment. Y'all making it tough for them to actually get people to believe their case. Like I said, I respect y'all movement. But let's get real here. If we flip that script and that was, say, Chris Hemsworth, Mr. Mighty Thor himself, you don't think he don't get his ass grabbed every time he walk into a crowd and everybody want to run up and take a picture with his fine, sexy, big, blonde, blue-eyed, muscular ass? You don't think ain't none of them women out there grabbing his ass, reaching, trying to grab his crotch? How many women try to force a kiss onto him? Hell, his brother Liam, same thing. You don't think, I mean, shit. Look at Michael Jackson. If you pay attention to when he was just a preteen, 12, 13 years old, girls was grabbing him so much that if literally, if he didn't have security, them wild, infatuated girls would have ripped him to pieces. Grabbing and pulling and screaming and crying, oh, we love you, Michael, and ripping out his hair and tearing his clothes off and snatching, and let him rip off his clothes, and the mighty Mike Dangle pops out. How many of them gonna reach to grab it? They'd rip his dick and balls off, all because they so infatuated and they this, that, and other. But now, would they get arrested for sexual harassment? Would they lose their job and career? That's a toss-up. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that is where I want to leave this at. I just wanted to throw that out there, and I wanted to show the other end of that spectrum, that there's some very handsome, sexy men out there that get groped and fondled and touched and force kissed just as much as women is, but it's just not reported the same way. Because most men, hey, shit, man, he was grabbing my ass. They was grabbing my crotch. I'm a sexy motherfucker. I like that shit. We taking in stride, but I can understand women's point. I really do. I understand that that's unwanted contact, invading your personal space, touching and rubbing. I understand all of that shit. I don't like motherfuckers rubbing and grabbing and feeling all on me either. Especially if I don't know you that well. And even if I do know you that well, I mean, unless we have an intimate sexual relationship, there is no need for you to be rubbing and feeling all on me when we see each other. That just, no, I ain't doing all of that. I don't need you trying to kiss all on my neck and play with my nipples and cup of butt cheek and trying to pat me in the crotch and say, ooh, look like somebody awake. Nope. Don't do none of that shit. Keep your hands to yourself. Now, we can do a handshake. We can even do a friend hug. That's enough. With all that extra shit, nah, that's just too much. Especially if we ain't fucking, then ain't no need for you to be doing all that rubbing. End of story. Plain and simple. So now that I done got that out and I said that, and I wanted to tell you that story because, you know, girlfriend, she just tripped me out, popping an attitude about what you looking at. Like I said, I could have got indignant, said some stupid shit. Just let it go. But that's the way it is in the world today. Anyway, we are going to sign off on this topic, and we're going to get back on to some new topics coming up. And the next one we're going to talk on love and fear, the difference between love and hate. Fear breeds hate, not the other way around. And we're going to get deep into that because that's some cerebral shit, and we're going to help you understand that difference in how love and fear are vibrations of the opposite ends of the spectrum, and how everything else is in between them two ends of the spectrum. Or we gonna get deep. I'm gonna get deep on y'all ass on that one. Anyway, we are about to end this episode tonight, and I do appreciate everybody who stuck around to the end to listen and hear me talk some more shit. And I hope that you come back next week so we can get into that next episode on that fear topic. Love and fear. That's gonna be the next topic. Next week, next Thursday, 7 p.m. OG A Good Game. And if you get a chance, please go to the website, oggoodgame.com. And from there, you can leave me a voice message. Or if you want to listen to the show and don't want to burn up your data, go to my website, oggoodgame.com, and you will see a symbol for the bullhorn. Well, it looked like a megaphone. But click on that, and it will allow you to dial into the show from your phone. And you can listen to the episodes through your phone so you don't burn up your data, since you know you have the unlimited dialing and nationwide calling. You can just go in that way and save your data and listen to the show as much as you like. And I'm about to end this tonight because it is time for me to go do something that I didn't really want to do, but I have to do it. And that is to sign off. You know, I love talking with y'all. I'd probably stay on this damn thing all night if I could, but I don't know if anybody want to sit around listening that long to my ass. Listen, everybody, stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. And hopefully we will get through this crisis together. And I want to send out my prayers and condolences to the people who lost their life in this pandemic. And my prayers are out to all those who contracted it and going through a rough time dealing with the COVID-19 infection and in the hospitals and ventilators. And I hope that you survive and get a speedy recovery. So y'all stay safe. And this is to everybody in the world that's passed away from COVID-19. My prayers and my thoughts are with you and your family. So that's the way I'm going to end this tonight. And I'm going to end it with my usual saying. Y'all know what it is. I don't know why you're tripping like I ain't going to say it, because you know I'm going to say it. And I'm going to end it every time. Love, peace, and hair grease. And I'm out.